Blessed John Herald, who out of humility called himself the disciple, relates that there was a married man who lived at enmity with God. His wife, who was a virtuous woman, being unable to engage him to give up sin, begged him, in the wretched state in which he was, to practice at least the devotion of saluting our Blessed Lady with a Hail Mary each time that he might pass before her picture. He began to do so. One night this wretched man was on his way to commit a crime when he perceived a light at a distance. He drew near to see what it was, and found that it was a lamp burning before a devout picture of Mary holding the child Jesus in her arms. He at once, according to custom, said the Hail Mary. In the same moment he beheld the divine infant covered with wounds from which fresh blood was streaming. Terrified and at the same time moved to compassion at this sight, he reflected that it was he who by his sins had thus wounded his Redeemer. He burst into tears, but the divine infant turned his back to him. Filled with shame, he appealed to the most blessed Virgin, saying, "Mother of mercy, thy son rejects me. I can find no advocate more compassionate and more powerful than thee, for thou art his mother. My queen, do thou help me and intercede for me." The divine mother, speaking from the picture, replied, "You sinners call me Mother of Mercy, but at the same time you cease not to make me a mother of sorrows, by crucifying my son afresh and renewing my sorrows." But as Mary can never let anyone leave her feet disconsolate, she began to implore her son to pardon this miserable wretch. Jesus continued to show himself unwilling to do so. The most blessed Virgin, seeing this, placed him in the niche, and prostrated herself before him, said, "My son, I will not leave thy feet until thou hast pardoned the sinner." "My mother," then said Jesus, "I can deny thee nothing. Thou willest that he should be forgiven. For love of thee, I pardon him. Make him come and kiss my wounds." The sinner, sobbing and weeping, did so, and as he kissed them, the wounds were healed. Jesus then embraced him as a mark of forgiveness, and he changed his life, which from that time was one of holiness. And he always preserved the most tender love and gratitude toward this blessed Virgin, who had obtained him so great a grace.